A very special edition of Xperience Sessions right here on indigomusic.com. I've got an artist with me right here. And, after making bangers like One Day, Two Nights and, collaborating with artists like Steve Aoki and all of that, he's finally come out with his brand new track. I'm talking about HRVY. Welcome to indigomusic.com once again.
Hello, thanks for having me. Thanks for that nice intro. That's a great intro. And you made me feel very special.
Well, you know what? I'm a big fan. I love your music, and I make sure at least one song of yours is on my show every day because it just sets the mood right for my show because it's the morning show. It just makes it gets people pumped up in the morning.
Thank you.
Be it Runaway With It or be it One Day, Two Nights, and now of course the new one as well. We'll talk about your song, but I want to know. Steve Aoki is an artist that I totally love. How was it collaborating with him?
He is such a cool guy. Like, he's such a fountain of knowledge. When you speak to him, he just knows a lot about, not even just about music, about life in general. Like, he just knows so much about technology, and you could sit for him for hours and just listen to his stories because he's met the most incredible people in the world. He's done the most incredible things. So just listening to him speak was great. And I flew out to Los Angeles and I did a music video with him in an old church, and it was a really surreal, weird experience. But we had a really, really great time. And he's promised me, he's actually texted me, I need to go out and perform at one of his shows so he can throw a cake in my face because that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make sure that happens. But he's a great guy. He's a really, really good guy.
I know. I mean, I just love his music now that I know the insights of how Steve Aoki is in personal life as well. It's just amazing person. In fact,
yes.
Your song. I mean, the brand new song. I Wish I Could Hate You. The video is very unique. I've never seen a music video like that. In fact, the visualizer, you have selected a theater, a movie screening.
Yeah.
Why? What is the theme behind it?
Do you know what? So normally for a visualizer, it's very simple, and then until you do like a proper music video.
Yeah.
So when we did this visualizer, I kind of didn't want it just to be that boring. I wanted it to be kind of like a kind of a music video, but not like a teaser for what a music video could be. And then we're gonna do hopefully a proper music video soon. But this teaser, we decided to do it in the movie theater because I have no idea. There was no thought to it. I mean, I thought movie theaters are cool. They feel a bit retro. I don't know. I feel like this whole kind of new kind of retro aesthetic of like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, it's all coming back around again, especially in music and in like style and everything else. So we decided to do it in a movie theater, and that is my only answer for it. I don't even know why, but it looks pretty cool. So
now, since we were talking about things coming back, I've been telling this to a lot of people of late because I also DJ over the weekends and stuff like that. House music is making a big comeback.
I know.
And Drake's new album has house influences. In fact, it's a proper house album. Are you planning on getting into the house vibe anytime soon, Harvey?
It's so weird because Beyonce's new album also has a lot of house music. And Frank Ocean has just come out. Frank Ocean, who's so cool in R&B, has just come out and said he's influenced by house at the minute. So it's a big wave, but more in America because we've had house in the UK for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, longer than that, but it's been like a big thing for the last, let's say, 6 years. So I've actually started to make my way out of kind of like dancey kind of music as such and start to do a bit more kind of like indie pop kind of that kind of realm of music.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh God, what do I do? Because now everyone's coming over to house music and I thought everyone was coming away from it, but I don't really know. I'll always have a love for house music and dance music. And, that's kind of where I kind of came from. So I'll always do that kind of stuff, definitely, on the side. But for now, I'm kind of going down a route of, well, what I'm doing now, really. It's a bit more kind of live sound and instruments, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'll always have a love for house music and dance music.
Right. And you've, this song is, when I heard it for the first time, are you by any chance a big fan of Harry Styles?
I love Harry Styles, and that's such a big compliment. I absolutely love his new album, Harry's House. I mean, he is just, he's dope. It's really cool.
Because I got the same vibe as Harry Styles when I heard this track of yours. Tell me more about this track. How did you, this is your first track that you have written, all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And how was the writing process and, how did you come up with the song?
So I used to write a lot of my songs. I still do write a lot of my songs with amazing other writers that have written for the most incredible artists in the world, and we collaborate in the studio and we come up with stuff. But for this song, it was just me on my own and the producer. So I was like, okay, cool. And normally, the stuff that I write in those sessions, I don't normally release because I always doubt myself because I'm not with one of those incredible, like, renowned songwriters. But this time, I kind of just rolled with it and I had this melody in my head, which was da 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 da, and it was like it kept going around in my head, and it was really annoying. And I had this lyric on my notes, and I started writing, "I wish I could hate you, but I can't right now." And I just started singing it, and then I just literally, as I was singing it, I was typing it away, and it was one of those things that just started to write itself. And I got a chorus, and then I started going, and I know it, and I started doing all those little kind of bits and building it up, and then I turned to the producer and I was like, I think I've got a chorus. And then he was like, okay. And then I did it. And he was like, okay, amazing, let's just roll with it. And it was a really sunny day. And just before we started the song, I was thinking of doing like a slow kind of like R&B ballady kind of Billie Eilish-y kind of sad kind of song, acoustic song. And it was just so sunny outside. And I was like, you know what, scrap it. Let's pretend we didn't do this and let's just do something a lot more upbeat. So we heard Charlie Puth's song, "You Turn Me On Like a Latch," which that one, and that kind of beat, and the Kid Laroi song "Stay" with that kind of same beat. And I thought, these songs have such good drive. They don't stop. They keep going in it. So we kind of started making a beat that had like a similar kind of like drive to it, and then it kind of all just went from there really. And now the song is out.
Yeah, and it's receiving really good attention worldwide, in fact. Now, one big question is, who is HRVY saying "I wish I could hate you"?
Who am I saying it to?
HRVY, I think there's some issue with your phone again.
Oh, can you hear me?
Now I can. So you can answer it.
You want to repeat the question?
No, I mean, you can answer. We'll edit it.
Okay, cool. Who am I saying "I wish I could hate you" to? I mean, I feel like, what, it's one of those, I don't really know. Oh, I think the connection's going. Oh no. I was joking. I was joking.
I took it. I mean,
you took it very literally.
Yeah.
No, it's I think
You're gonna answer now.
No, a lot of my songs are stemmed from either past experiences, or a lot of them are kind of made up as I go along, because I'm still kind of young, so I haven't gone through everything that life has to offer. So yeah, I'm not saying it to anyone in particular, but yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, that's a great diplomatic answer. HRVY, what's next in the pipeline? What's cooking in your studios right now?
So I am writing more music. I've actually, a few weeks ago, I've written another song, and I absolutely love it. And I know we're promoting this song that's coming out now, and I'm going to be doing that for a while. But there's other song that I absolutely love that I'm really excited for. But that's just another whole story. But that's what I'm doing in the studio. I'm also coming to India in like two months, I think, to do a show, 2-3 months, that I've just signed a contract for. And I remember about 4 years ago when I first visited Mumbai, I said, I'm going to come back to India. And I said to the fans, I'm going to be back next year. And then obviously things changed and schedules, and COVID hit then, so that took 2 years out of it. So now finally I'm coming back. So I'm very excited. And
any collaborations?
Well, who knows? I would love to collaborate with an Indian star. I would love to do that. I just need help. Someone needs to push me in the right direction.
Fantastic. You know what? We'd love to have you in India, and looking forward to, your performance in India. And of course, this track is definitely going to hit the charts, and it's going to just create a lot of, waves right here in India as well. It was great talking to you, HRVY, once again.
And you, buddy.
Thank you so much for connecting.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right. Take care, HRVY. Bye.